Tesla's biggest update of the year is coming at any moment, which means a free update is going to be bringing CarPlay, screen mirroring, new gaming support in your Tesla, and new apps. But don't tell Tesla, but I actually got the update early. Plus, I finally found the ability to watch movies and shows while you drive, for, of course, only educational purposes. Let me talk about why this holiday update is going to be such a big deal, show you how you can get this stuff right now for free, and unlock some stuff that Tesla doesn't want you to know about. And also, of course, give a huge thanks to Sentry Pro for their support of the channel. If you want live, real-time alerts anytime Sentry mode is activated, stay tuned to learn more and try it for free. So let me start out by saying that for those of you who don't care about CarPlay and you don't care about AirPlay or all that stuff, there is still a reason to be excited about this, as the holiday update has always been Tesla's biggest update of the year. This is when they give us the most visual changes. It's when we get the most new features. It's when we get new apps. This is the update that everybody always looks forward to. And for new owners, you should know this is the biggest free update of the year that sometimes unlocks some paid stuff for free. For example, this year on sort of the rumor list is, of course, a free trial of version 14 of Full Self-Driving. That should be coming when the holiday update rolls out. Of course, CarPlay is the big one. AirPlay screen mirroring. There have been some rumors that Tesla could be bringing back cloud gaming in the form of re-adding Steam or re-enabling Steam in vehicles. So you'd be able to play games inside your Tesla, like console-level games in your Tesla once again. And then there have been a number of like smaller rumors, high-fidelity audio, maybe Tesla adds in some more streaming apps, some map changes, and things like that. But again, kind of the big stuff for this year really comes down to two main things: screen mirroring, the ability to sort of send stuff wirelessly to your car, and then, of course, wired or wireless CarPlay. Tesla's finally caving to the pressure and adding it to our vehicles for free with a free software update. Now, while CarPlay support is obviously the thing getting the most headlines, one of the other features that might be in lieu of CarPlay, or in addition to, depending on who you trust for your rumors, is AirPlay support. Basically, Tesla is bringing the ability to send wireless photos, videos, screen mirroring from your phone to your Tesla. In fact, we've seen reports already that some people already kind of have this functionality, and Tesla has been testing it for months. Now, the weird thing about this, two things, is number one, Tesla kind of already has this capability. I've shown this off before in my hidden features video, but if you share a YouTube video, TikTok video, or like a Google Maps destination with the Tesla app, it'll basically send it wirelessly to the big screen in your vehicle and let you watch that stuff on the big screen. Now, it's not the same as screen mirroring because it's basically sending it like a link to the car, but it is kind of there. So if you didn't know, you kind of can already do this, but there are also a lot of free and paid apps that also kind of will do screen mirroring before you have to wait for Tesla to do it. You can download a couple of different ones now and basically get screen mirroring right now, both on iOS or Android, and see what it looks like with your car. And spoiler alert, it's kind of useful, but also kind of not. So the one I'm using on my phone right now is one that I've had for a while. It's called the Tesla Mirror app. I'll leave a link down below, but I don't endorse this. There's a number of different apps you can get that they all kind of do the same thing. Basically, you put your phone in hotspot mode. It runs a special app that basically broadcasts your phone screen on the network, and then you can view it in your Tesla browser, kind of like, an AirPlay thing where you can like mirror your screen and then see it in the Tesla. I should, when I load this, basically get my phone screen, which looks just like that. I can go back home and bam, there you go. There is my home screen there in the car. And this is kind of cool because, let me turn off the orientation lock. If I wanted to go to Google Maps, for example, turn it this way, bam, hey, there's full screen Google Maps here. Or, hey, I really love Waze, which I hate how the iPhone only has you do it in portrait, but just to show you, hey, here's Waze, there it is, I'm gonna drive to Best Buy, bam, go now, show me, really, really cool. Yes, this does work. The problem with this, though, the mirroring thing, is that touchscreen support doesn't work. It's literally just mirroring what's on your phone screen to your car screen, and that is it. Now, the cool thing about this is it'll mirror anything, and this works while you're in drive. So if you wanted an easy way to get ways up and not have to do like a hacky solution, bam, this would work. But of course, where things get super interesting is when you start to get new apps and things like wireless CarPlay on your Tesla. And if you're looking for the best way to totally unlock new features on your car, I'm not talking about like one of these little Amazon boxes, but I'm actually talking about this. It's a little solution that you can build yourself, and I'll show you how to do it. It's really easy, but this basically runs full on Android. It gives you full on Android apps specifically made for your Tesla. Plus, it lets you have wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, all that stuff, and I think is going to be exactly what many of you guys are looking for. Now, I don't want to bore you guys with a full step-by-step on how to do this. Maybe I will film it, and then I'll throw it like as an unlisted video. I'll put a link in the description if you want to watch it, but I figure just as a highlight for this video, I could show you what it is like to put it together. I will leave a link down below to the website where you can go look and see what the hardware requirements are. There's a full documentation. You can even buy bundles from the developer. I requested a unit just to try it out, but I don't have it yet, so I'll report back on that later. But basically, all you need is a Raspberry Pi, you need a heatsink, you need a micro SD card, and then optional for CarPlay, you are going to need this CarPlay adapter thing. So what I did basically is got that. I went on Amazon and I bought this starter kit for like $120, which has everything correct but the micro SD card. Technically, the developer says you need 64 gigs, so that might be the only issue we might run into. But besides that, I should have everything I need with a fan, and I got the car adapter CarPlay thing too. So I have, again, I have a camera here. Here's like the box. It literally comes from Amazon, little Raspberry Pi box, has everything in it. And then I got the CarPlay adapter here. First thing we're going to do is obviously download this, the actual software image. Then we got to put it on the micro SD card. So I went to the page. I've got that downloading. We're going to put in our computer password. Then this thing is going to, if I can type correctly, this thing is going to get to work putting our special software here on the card. So once it's on the card, we then should be able just to plug it in and then boot it up kind of like a computer. So I'll come back once this is done. And now I should connect. I'm connected, and now we should be able to get in some fun here. So now if we go to the address in the browser here just to make sure it works, this is what our car is going to see. We have a full-on Android system here, which again is kind of thinking like it's a tablet. Now, there is a lot we can do here for this, but before we get done and go in the car, we do want to set up the CarPlay component to that. So far, so good. Pretty simple. Oh, there it is. Full-on CarPlay. And again, I'm doing this through the browser, which I shouldn't be because this is made to go in the car. Now let's get this into the car and let me show you how this all works and some of the cool things you can now do. And as I go through all these solutions, I will say I think one of like the themes of this video I'm starting to recognize is that it's cool to find these workarounds, that we don't have to wait for Tesla to do something to maybe give us a feature or maybe not to be able to like unlock new experiences in our car, whether it's screen mirroring or ways or apps or things like that. It is really, really cool, which is why I also love apps like Sentry Pro that kind of do the same thing, that unlock more capabilities on your Tesla and kind of give it superpowers that Tesla just isn't going to otherwise do. For example, in this case of Sentry Pro, you're getting live real-time alerts anytime Sentry mode goes off. You're not relying on Tesla to maybe send you an alert or maybe not. You're getting those alerts anytime they go off, which is really, really cool. Plus, Sentry Pro goes a step further, and with their beta actions allows you to put your car on the offensive and either flash the lights or honk the horn when Sentry mode is activated. So not only are you getting a live real-time alert and you can jump in and see exactly what's going on, but also the person around the car kind of knows that, hey, you are paying attention and the car is kind of detecting them and they should probably get lost. And I can tell you from personal experience that when I'm, at home recording videos in my studio in the basement, I want to know if anything's going on with my Tesla, which is why I love the peace of mind that Sentry Pro gives me. It's not just me. Users around the world are leaving reviews. They are loving and using Sentry Pro on their Teslas every single day, loving that it solves real problems, but also people love that it's always getting better. For example, there is a brand new feature that kind of supercharges your notifications, allowing Sentry Pro to push through the regular like iOS do not disturb or silent modes and things like that. So you are alerted even, if you're sleeping, that something important is going on and funny business is going on with your Tesla. You can now jump into the settings here, and there's an all-new setting here for your critical alert escalation, where essentially you can have this always on, so no matter what mode your phone is in, you're going to get those alerts. It's going to break through the artificial software barriers, so you are alerted, or you can set this up sort of in an escalation mode where the first kind of, notification is going to go through like normal, which might be sort of blocked depending on what mode you're in. But if more stuff keeps happening over the next 90 seconds, escalation mode is engaged and you're going to be notified. So maybe you're in a work meeting or a nap or whatever do not disturb you've got on. You still want to know if something's going on with your Tesla, which is why this is awesome. And again, it's just one of the many, many features that Sentry Pro has. Try out Sentry Pro for yourself today. You can try it for free and get started and protect your Tesla at the link right down below in the description. You just want to go back to that special website URL, device.teslaandroid.com, and with any luck, you should be thrown right into the Android interface, which is where we can start to have a lot of fun. And there we go, full-on CarPlay working its magic here on the Tesla. Now, ignore the black bars. You can set a custom resolution. I have it set this way just to show it off easier on camera. Plus, I've got it in the buttery smooth 60 frames per second mode. So for everybody who always complained it was too slow with these workarounds, this is way faster. So full-on CarPlay is here. But again, CarPlay, and even to that extent, wireless Android Auto, that's just one of the things this box can do. So you've got your full-on CarPlay support, but actually going back into the Android interface is going to give you more features that honestly might be a little bit cooler. So if I just tap on this car button here, I'm going to be brought back into the regular old Android interface. And this is where I can actually do some interesting things. For example, I just installed Google Maps and Waze on here. And because this is sort of running like it thinks it's like on a phone or tablet, you can not only get the same Waze experience, but this is kind of better. It's a bigger screen, more full screen experience. Plus, unlike the CarPlay situation, this actually does support multi-touch. You can sort of zoom in and zoom out how you want to and get a bit of a better view. So now you've got real-time data coming in from Google Maps. So 13 of the 15 stalls available. And again, I love, unlike Apple Maps and all the stuff on CarPlay, is I've got the full-on like zoom in, zoom out capabilities here. One of the other things this can do, again, for educational purposes only, I will show you this, is you can watch videos in the YouTube app or the browser in this system in any state the car is in. So for example, I'm here in the YouTube app, I'm watching this video, there is audio, but I have it muted because I don't want the cross feedback here. I can go into full screen, so now I'm watching this awesome video in park, but if I was to go into drive, Tesla would normally kick me out or take me to audio only, but this system doesn't do that. The video continues to play, and you can ignore the stuttering and some of the things you see there. I have some settings turned on that are beta and that are kind of causing that. There's ways to turn that off and you'll get super smooth playback for just, again, demonstrational purposes, just to show you that video in this car with this system will work no matter what state the car is in. Park, drive, reverse, etc. I'm not saying I condone this behavior. Check your local laws, rules, and regulations, but it is one of the cool features here you unlock with this Tesla Android system. Also, I just want to take a moment in this video and say thank you, because this channel, these videos wouldn't exist without you guys. So first off, thank you so much. Amazon gift card coming in the next minute or so of this video. If you can find it as a thank you, it'll look something like this. And second thing is I've got to say thanks to not just you guys, but my partners on this channel who make this stuff possible. possible. The companies in the Tesla space making the best accessories that you guys need to know about. Like my friends over at Drive Protected that offer the best PPF kits that you can get for your Tesla, and making it even better is that you can save thousands of dollars by installing the kits yourself. Their PPF film, for example, is incredibly high quality. It's their Defense Plus series. It's obviously going to protect your very fragile Tesla paint or even give you that beautiful matte finish option that looks even better. And what I love about Drive Protected is that they give you all the tools and resources, not just in terms of the physical stuff, but also step-by-step videos that'll help you walk through exactly how to install this. Link to Drive Protected's lineup is down below. They've got options for every Tesla in the lineup, and I've got a special coupon code, my code Rosenfeld, where you can save 10% off your order as well. So check out Drive Protected and use my code to save 10% off your entire order. There are also the best floor mats you can get for your Tesla, courtesy of my friends over at 3W Liners, who have an exclusive coupon code where you guys can save, I think it's like 30% with my coupon code down below. 3W Liners has amazing options for basically every single vehicle on the road, especially every Tesla you can get, and they offer amazing frunk-to-trunk protection. These mats are incredibly durable. They're precision made just for your Tesla. They're really easy to clean. Look, if you're looking for the best floor mats for your Tesla that are durable, going to withstand the test of time, and also a very, very good deal, my friends at 3W Liners have amazing options. And again, I've got an exclusive coupon code you can check out at the link down below as well. And if you're looking for one place to go for amazing Tesla accessories, that is my friends over at TPARTS. They are your one-stop shop for every single Tesla accessory you would want, from interior upgrades, exterior upgrades, spoilers, carbon fiber accents, more storage, charging accessories, plus so much more. They've got everything, and I've also got an exclusive coupon code where you guys can save 10% off your order by using the code on screen, or of course the link down below as well. And as we all know, owning a Tesla is great, and a well-accessorized, good-looking Tesla is great, but we don't like to deal with Tesla vandals who could ruin that and really damage our Tesla. And while the built-in Sentry mode is great, it would be even better if you could get live real-time alerts and even put your vehicle on the offensive. That is exactly why I love Sentry Pro, because it turns Sentry mode in your Tesla Pro by giving you live real-time alerts on your phone, on your smartwatch, iOS or Android, doesn't matter. There's an app available for both phone platforms. And with beta actions, you can even put your vehicle on the offensive by either flashing the lights or honking the horn when Sentry mode is activated. So the bad guy knows that you are watching, and then you are literally watching with that live real-time alert, checking out the cameras. It is amazing, going to work with every single Tesla in the lineup, and for a limited time, there are, of course, very affordable monthly subscription offerings, but also a 20% lifetime discount where you can buy it once, own it for life, and save for limited times. If you want to check out Sentry Pro and save 20% on a lifetime subscription, that link will be down below as well. And then, of course, last but certainly not least, I love my friends at Tesla Emblems. They have some really creative, fun, and affordable ways to upgrade your Tesla and your Tesla accessories. Like, I love their key card wraps. Like, it's super easy to put a wrap on here. They have so many fun designs, and it just really makes your Tesla experience feel unique. I've never gotten more questions on my Tesla key card than when I had it wrapped with Elon's black Amex card, which was a lot of fun. Of course, they've also got some great solutions for customizing your car as well. You can customize the emblems, the charge port. This is sort of a nice way to personalize your car, make it look like its own, and of course, won't break the bank. Very, very affordable. And of course, I've got a coupon code for you guys here as well if you want to save. So of course, check that out down below. All right, guys, so let me know down below what you're most excited for with the holiday update. Are you excited for CarPlay, AirPlay, screen mirroring, Steam support, some other feature? Please drop a comment down below. Let me know what you'd like to see in the holiday update, and if there are any more ways I can kind of hack things and get stuff for you early or free, I will certainly let you know ASAP. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. I'm Robert Rosenfeld, and I'll see ya in the next one.